Hi, everybody. Jerry Luker here. Welcome to my home in Seattle. Great outdoors on a typical rainy day, but it's still beautiful. I had an idea, just a quick thought I wanted to share with you. It meant a lot to me, and it's meant a lot to other people that I have observed now. And it has to do with the power of books, or the so-called power of all the self-help and success books like Think and Grow Rich, The Magic of Believing, Thinking Big, Millionaire Mind, and all of these books. And I realized something after about 50 some years of reading all the books and everything. And the philosophy seems to be that, you read the books and you train or retrain your subconscious mind so that it becomes successful. Your mind becomes successful. Well, that's great. You go around saying, I'm a success, I'm happy, I'm wealthy, I've got a millionaire mind. But one thing that didn't really work out for me, and I see this in other people too, is that, just the books themselves and reading the books and whatever, they do not in themselves help you become successful. I mean, the basic philosophy is that if you read the books and study them hard enough, that, your mind will become successful, you'll become successful. But the subconscious mind is what they retrain. I don't think it's as dumb as people really think it is, that you really can't fool it. And so what I have seen is the subconscious mind is sitting there as the books are saying, you're wealthy and you're successful, and your subconscious mind is saying, no, that's not true. That's not true. So what does change? What does help? What really does make a person successful? And it happened with me, and I see it happening with other people, and it's simply this. After you take action, do something, anything, start something, get involved, give it your all, get committed, jump on it. At that point in time, your subconscious mind, after you've done any little thing, even a small accomplishment, will say, hey, guess what? I believe now that you can do this, or that I can do this. In the case of your subconscious mind talking to you, you have self-belief. You can do things. You can be successful after you've had a small success, and you can build on that. But until you do something, the subconscious mind, like I say, I don't think you can fool it. I don't think you can, read all the books in the world, but, until you actually do something, I don't think things will change. In my case, it was more than 50 years of reading all the books and studying all the manuals and goal setting and everything else, and it didn't really seem to click until one day I finally bit the bullet, and there was a little opportunity that I looked at, and it looked good. I got over my fear, and I said, well, okay, I can do this. In about the next 90 days, I'd made an extra $20,000, which back in the day was a lot of extra money for me in a 90-day period of time. And then I knew, I said, well, gee, I can do this again. I can do this and make another $20,000 in the next couple, 3 months, and so on. And I got busy, and I was just working. At the end of a year, we'd pushed close to 200,000, which was a great departure from the year before. I mean, I was earning $35,000, $40,000. This was back in the day, but all of a sudden to have that jump to close to 200,000, well, all of a sudden I noticed my attitude was, well, yeah, I can do this. I can make 100 or 200,000 or eventually 300,000 or whatever. But my attitude, my mind, my subconscious, nothing changed until I actually started doing something. I just wanted to share that with you because I believe, in my case and in the case of other people that I see, that the change will not come simply by the books themselves. You got to go out, you got to start doing something, because until you do, your subconscious mind is not going to believe that you are successful until you take action, make something happen. So anyway, that's just a thought. And the other thing is, and I'll share more later, but it's kind of helpful to do something that you like to do, that you can do, that you enjoy doing. That's part of the key thing too. But in the meantime, just leave the thought with you that actions speak a lot louder than words, the words in the books. Okay, thanks. Jerry Luker, see you on the next trip.